Good morning, my fellow perceptive MAGA Americans. You know, the Democrats have many outlets for their propaganda network. Now, let's take a look at this story from MSNBC. Brandon bends a knee to MBS and gets stabbed in the back. I wonder what they're talking about. Oh my, what could it be? Uncle Joe has a lot of reasons to be furious with his national security team. Really? I mean, really? Do you think he even remembers who he put on this national security team? They're just doing his bidding after all. He created it. He could disband it. He could make it larger or smaller. He's supposed to be the man what's in charge. You know, the buck stops here, man. But it goes on. Against his better judgment, he has been systematically pressured for 18 months to do an about-face on Saudi Arabia. Really? Because for 18 months, he's been sucking up, well, for more than 18 months, he's been sucking up to Saudi. So I guess what they're trying to say is they want him to get tough with Saudi. Let's see what's pissed his team off and good old Joe off so much. The White House, you notice how it doesn't say Uncle Joe personally, the White House has been in a state of spasm and panic. I would guess it's been in a state of spasm and panic ever since the day he took the oath. But let's get beyond that. When it became clear that several of the U.S. Persian Gulf's partners, led by Saudi Arabia and the UAE, were set to commit what the White House considered a hostile act. A hostile act by decreasing the amount of oil they sell. It's their property. They can buy and sell it however they want to. But, you know, since Uncle Joe has demolished the U.S.'s capability in this area, I can see why he wants to, slide away, shift the blame to somebody else besides himself. After all, President Trump had greenlit a pipeline from Canada to U.S. to bring in even more oil in and gas. And he had stopped a pipeline being built from Russia to Germany. Uncle Joe, he countermanded both those orders. He said, no pipeline for the U.S., but let's give one to Russia. And then he went on to say, let's kind of stop the damn drilling. I want the drilling stopped. I want to go all green. How's that working out for California? If Uncle Joe has his way, the whole United States will soon be as fucked up as California. Now, let's get on to where this backstabbing is supposed to occur, because let's take a look at the picture they bring up. Take a look how gas prices have soared in the last year. And there's our member of OPEC. He thought he had trained dogs. And there's the fist pump. He figured because he fist pumped Prince Mohammed bin Salman, why? They wouldn't do anything in their own national interest. They're supposed to do what the U.S. wants. You see, President Trump knew every country should look after its own interests. That's why he, as a businessman, thought, United States v. U.S. first. That's the reason why he wanted that pipeline from Canada to the U.S. That's the reason he was all for drilling as many oil wells as the oil companies wanted to. He wanted to keep oil as a resource That wasn't something that could be turned on or off. He wanted the U.S. to have its own supplies, not depend on other people. Uncle Joe reminds me of that scene from Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. You know, the very last one, where that woman says,
"Whoever you are, I've always depended on the kindness of strangers."
yeah, that one.